Yo, what's up YouTube? So you said CeeManga to One Piece chapter 710 towards Green Bit. So yeah, this chapter, after Oda took obviously he was off being sick, he comes back with this really dry chapter, you know? After everything that's been happening, I'm expecting it's okay, cool, get a little bit of aftermath and then we go into the next block on the Colosseum, but no, instead we get a long boring, drawn out journey towards Greenbit. So basically, that's the law team taking Caesar back to return him to Joker. So yeah, one thing happening in Colosseum basically is that Bartholo, what's his name, Bartolomeo, Bart, crazy demon looking guy. Basically, he overhears Bellamy and Luffy talking and finds out that Lucy is actually Luffy. It's like you got to get a little panel with him, kind of looking really surprised, and I'm wondering what that's gonna mean for all this now. So is he gonna try to kill Luffy once Luffy gets through the next block? Is he gonna try to join him? I don't know. It's not really clear how he feels about Luffy. Everyone else is kind of oh yeah, we hate him. But him, I don't know. He kind of seems more I don't really give a crap kind of thing. So who knows how he's gonna be? The whole okay, that's Luffy. So I'm wondering what he's gonna do. One good thing that did actually come out of the whole returning Caesar bit is I finally figured out what Robin's job is in the team. She is basically their intel. It's because obviously you've got Nami who's their navigator, Zoro's vice captain, Usopp, sniper, Chopper, doctor, and so forth. It's not Frankie, Brooke. I still don't really understand why he needs a singer. I know that's probably a bit of it could be entertainment, but it's kind of a bit okay, and Robin, I've been wondering what her actual role is in teams. Sure, she's got all the archaeology skills and everything, but now I figure out she's intel. It's oh, cool, she's an intel person, awesome. So yeah, their little journey to the thing is obviously we'll get to go over that bridge where there's all them friggin' crazy fighting fish. So you get to see Usopp, even though he's a whiny little bitch, he kind of still stepped up a little to kind of take him out. They're not releasing Caesar. And it's why are you doing that? Even Usopp's why are you gonna do that? No. But Law's got look. Obviously, it's Law. He ain't gonna do that about any reason. He's obviously got Caesar's heart. So yeah, he can basically kill him at any point. So Caesar knows that, and he's now working with them. And what's crazy is they actually did. I'm not sure if it was a mistranslation, but they said that Caesar's actual bounty is 3 billion berries. That is a crazy ass amount. If you consider that Luffy's only 400 million, and this is a guy who literally went straight up into Marineford and spat in the face of the Navy, and he's only at 400 million, whereas Caesar, sure he's a scientist, is really dangerous like that, but flipping out, man, 3 billion, that is a lot. Yeah, they end up finding a Navy ship and on Greenbit Island, and it's okay, who could that be? It's kind of been hinted that's probably Smoker, because obviously in the last arc he did say he's going to Greenbit first. He's probably going to see him. He's going ahead of them. So, but the thing is, their ship is completely battered. So, what the hell happened to Smoker? It's you see his men in there everywhere around there. Usopp and Robin. They basically go on a little kind of recon thing to see what's going on. And yeah, they basically find the men there. They're oh my god, what's going on? What's going on? They get attacked by something tiny. And it's ends up stripping them. Oda's got a weird obsession with naked people. I don't really know why. It's kind of a bit weird. But yeah, then after that, Robin basically goes on a little bit of an offensive, try to figure out what the hell it is, and finds out it's dwarfs. It's flipping out. I swear, sometimes I think Oda is smoking crack, because the things he comes out with, it's this Sora is basically fairy tale land, Not fairy tale the manga. I mean fairy tales in princesses, dragons, those type of fairy tales, So yeah, it's kind of okay, and that's basically all that really happened. Nothing, It's a really long, drawn out chapter. They could have Oda could have literally just gone over that a little bit within 4 or 5 pages. He didn't really have to spend too really long on it. So it showed just showing how. I think the main point of it is just showing oh yeah, they've got Caesar working with him now, but other than that, nothing really. I think probably next week, the way it looks is that you're going to find a bit, it's probably going to be more green bit, you know, so I don't really know when it's going to go back to the whole Colosseum. That is what I really cannot wait for, you know, see what's happening there. And I'm also wondering what the hell happened to Zoro and Sanji. You know, they kind of went running off after fairies, so I wonder if they're going to like, if Zoro's going to get his sword or if he's going to run into some sort of trouble, I don't know, you know. So, yeah, dry chapter this week, guys. Hopefully it gets better really quick because I don't want to repeat of the last arc because that was just so long and drawn out and boring. And even worse was probably the whole Fishman flashback because that was even longer. So yeah, you know, guys, what do you think of this chapter? Did you find it as dry as I did? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you enjoyed the video, if you did, because you know, not really much happened, give it a little thumbs up because it really does actually help the series. And stay tuned to our channel so you can catch the rest of the content we do. So, see you soon.